So recently, Jeff Hardy made some comments on Matt Hardy's video, and it got me a lot of backlash and hate from my interview that I had with Jeff Hardy. And I just want to come on here and address everything because honestly, the amount of hate that I'm getting and receiving is very overwhelming, and it's been bothering me, honestly. So a lot of people don't know what they're actually talking about. I think they just see like a clip and they just want to create a narrative and then come and attack me. And it's bothering me a lot because I didn't secretly film him. I didn't leak anything. And I just want to come on here and address everything because, you know, I can't even go on to Twitter, YouTube without just getting all these just ignorant comments. And yeah, I should ignore them, but like I'm human. I'm a human being, and it bothers me, and I don't want me to be painted out or me to not have a voice on this platform or anything because of a false narrative. So I want to address it. So first things first, Jeff Hardy knew I was filming the interview. He knew it from the beginning. I got permission from Jeff Hardy to film it. I got permission from Jeff Hardy's manager to film it. Another thing is, and I'm going to play some clips so you guys can know it, I never once brought up AEW. I never asked Jeff Hardy about AEW. I simply said, and I stated, I said, you do not have to answer this question. You don't have to answer this, but will you ever come back to WWE? Because I'm a big Jeff Hardy fan. I've been watching him since I was 9 years old. This is like my childhood idol. I would never go out of my way to hurt him or damage him or get him in a lawsuit or anything. That would never be my intention. I'm meeting my idol, my role model. Like, why would I go out there and try to get him in trouble? So I told him, I was like, hey man, you don't have to answer this question. Will you ever come back to WWE? Here's that.
So you don't have to answer this question, but do you ever plan on going back to WWE? Oh yeah.
And then he went on and said, you know, hopefully, yeah, I will. And then he brought up AEW. I did not bring up AEW. I never once brought up AEW. I wasn't even going to ask him about AEW because I watch WWE. I don't watch a lot of AEW just because I don't have the time. So for me, I just wanted to know about his WWE career. So I wasn't even planning on asking anything about AEW, but he's the one who brought it up. So in my mind, it has to be okay, right? He knows I'm filming. He gave me consent. He approved everything. He never said, hey man, so just leave that AEW part out, or yeah, I'm going to AEW, but just can you not leave that part in? You can leave everything else, but no one ever addressed this to me.
And then my last question for you was, well, it is going to be a little funny story. Yeah, funny story. So.
You know, I didn't secretly film him. I don't understand where this narrative is coming from.
Don't you know? We are together.
One day, bro.
One day, bro.
So Jeff Hardy goes on Matt Hardy's YouTube channel and said, F that guy to the sun.
Two young guys. I don't know about these young guys in the business. It's just hard to trust young people in this day and age. Now, speaking of young guys, what about that young guy that was a VIP at your concert and you tried to give him a very special, honest, intimate conversation with you, and he ended up blowing up this inside intel you gave him and he put it on YouTube? Exactly. Fuck that guy to the sun. Yeah. And that's the mentality we are taking with you, Griff Garrison and Marcus.
And that clip right here, I'm gonna play it
on YouTube. Exactly. Fuck that guy to the sun. Yeah.
So that clip right there is what got me the backlash and the hate. And I want to let you guys know that that was a joke. He is playing a character. I reached out to Matt and I was like, hey man, are you guys mad at me? Like, I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't know none of this was supposed to go up. I didn't even blow it up. I'm a small YouTube channel and I don't know how this got so big. Now, I'm not gonna address everything he said because out of respect, but he said that Jeff ain't mad at me. It's a promo. But you have wrestling fans who take things so seriously and then come in and attacking me because they think it's real. It's not real. Jeff ain't mad at me at all. And then medias are saying Jeff is mad at me. He's not. So yeah, I don't get why people are attacking me saying that I leaked it. I didn't leak anything. He said it. If it was such an issue, if it was such a problem that it shouldn't have been posted, he should have not one said it. He's a grown man. He should have been like, he should know better than to say something like that on camera. What am I supposed? I'm interviewing him, asking him a question, and he tells me it. He never said once, hey man, can you leave that part out? Oh, I shouldn't have. Why is it my fault? I don't know. But yeah, it just bothers me that I'm getting so much hate and backlash for something that I didn't even do. And people are taking it out of context. Jeff's not mad. It's a promo. It's scripted. Oh, pro wrestling scripted, guys. You know those promos that wrestlers have? They're playing characters. Why are people acting like he's actually mad? I talked to Matt. He's good. Jeff ain't mad at me. But fans can't understand a character in real life. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just address it because it's getting annoying. It's getting a lot. It's getting too much where I can't even go on social media without getting so much hate and backlash. And it sucks too because hours after it, after me and Matt addressing it, I go out to Matt, I reach back out to him. I was like, hey man, I'm getting a lot of hate, dude, because of Jeff's comments. I'm getting a lot of hate. Do you think maybe you could at least publicly say Jeff is not mad at me? And he leaves me on red. It's just like, I feel like they're just like attacking me or something. I don't know. It's like, bro, like I look up to you guys. I've been watching you guys since I was a kid. And Jeff's comments, I get it was a character, but a majority of the audience don't know that. And they're attacking me. And I'm telling you how it's making me feel. And you leave me on red. Like, I don't know. It's just, man, these past 48 hours have been a lot to handle, and I'm trying to not let it bother me, but I'm human. I'm a human being, just like all of us. So, yeah, it's gonna bother me. Yeah, it's gonna affect me, but I just want to at least clear my name. I had permission to film it. It was not secretly filmed. He knew it was being filmed. I asked Jeff Hardy. I asked Jeff Hardy's manager. Everything was okay. I never brought up AEW. I never asked him about AEW. Jeff Hardy brought up AEW, and Jeff Hardy said it himself. Then he goes and cuts a promo, and fans take it too seriously and are twisting the narrative, and now saying I'm a bad guy, I should be ashamed of myself. But if they simply just took the time and actually watched my interview, they would know that I didn't do anything wrong.
That's my motto, bro. I got it tattooed on me. I wasn't wearing the shirt. It's called One Day, bro. You think we can?
But yeah, I don't know. I just had to, man. And Matt's probably gonna get mad that I'm even talking about it because he asked me to not tell people that it was a promo or something. But bro, you ignored me when I addressed how everything's making me feel. So I have to address it because you won't do anything about it. Now I'm getting so much hate because of what he said. And I tell you, hey man, this is overwhelming. And it's like you just leave me on red. You leave me on scene, bro. So yeah, I have to. I'm not just gonna sit back and let everyone attack me and I'm the bad guy here. So yeah, I just had to address it, man, because it's honestly affecting me a lot, dude. It's just a lot. It's a lot to deal with, man. And it's like they don't even care. It's like they don't even care. Bro, I'm just a small YouTuber. I'm just a huge fan. I meet Jeff Hardy, and he says something that he apparently wasn't supposed to said, but no one told me it was a bad thing. And they approved everything. They said okay to everything. It goes viral. Not because of me. And then Jeff makes a comment and people take it seriously. And then they're like, oh, Jeff's cool about it. He's not mad. And then I go back and like hours later, I'm like, hey man, this is a lot, man. This is like, can you say something? And then they just leave me on red. It's like, obviously they don't even care about how I feel, it feels like. I don't know. Because if I felt like, man, if Matt really did care, he would have at least, or maybe it would have been like, hey man, I can't post anything like that, you know, I gotta keep in character. He just left me unseen. So it feels like they made this comment to get fans to hate me, and then when I address how I feel, it's like they don't even care. So it's just like, oh, just deal with the hate. Deal with the backlash. We know that you're not actually the bad guy, but we're gonna make you, we're gonna now reverse it. We're gonna Uno reverse it and make you get all the hate and the backlash so it can be off of us. I know Jeff wasn't supposed to say it, but let's twist the narrative and make you the bad guy. And then when you would tell us how you makes you feel, we're just gonna ignore you. I don't know, man. It just made me lose a lot of respect. And like, bro, these are people I look up to. And I feel backstabbed. I literally feel backstabbed by like people I look up to. And if anything, if he sees this video, I feel like he's just gonna get mad at me. But it's like, bro, you ignored me when I addressed how I'm feeling about the whole situation. I don't know. It is what it is, right? I guess I'm the bad guy. I guess I gotta deal with it. And people are continuing to hate me. And I'm gonna continue to get just death threats, ignorant comments, and people try to cancel me, and it is what it is, right? It feels like they don't even care, bro. That's the part that hurts me the most, is that when I address how I feel, he just leaves me unseen. So I don't know. It's whatever. I just had to at least put my thoughts out there. This is like my 5th time filming it, because every other time I got emotional, and I'm trying not to get emotional, but then it's like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. I will see you guys all on the next one. I just really hope you guys take the time to watch this. And Jeff, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everybody else that I upset. And yeah, peace.